Let's play Redactle number 67. I took a quick look down here at this two-word article. Of the unredacted words, this is an interesting section. It has it has up something and down something, and within, via, around. So it could be geographically, but I think it's more likely to be scientific, either mathematics or physics. Again, we have up and down. We have very odd punctuation here with all these parentheses and single characters. I think this part has been not rendered properly by my browser. Then we have a long section title here. The following, there's a single character in italics. Okay, so going back up to the top, the title has two words. The first word has 10 letters and the second has 8. So I'm going to try I'm going to start with my traditional word first. 2 of that. Let's take a look at those. Okay, of the something something first. I'm going to try discovered. So maybe it is something scientific. No, but there are 2 discovereds. It looks like they're later in the article. Okay. That was our first, and our second first. Try was. No, was is not rejected. Had. No. Were. 5 words. First, so it's not discovered. Identified, maybe. Yes, so it is identified. Doesn't really help me though. Let's try last. Usually don't get any lasts. How about later? Okay. How about late? No. I'm going to try mathematics just for grins. No. And how about physics? Oops, physics. 18 physics. I want to go. Yeah, so in something, is it molecular? No. Atomic. Okay, how about subatomic? Is that hyphenated or not? Aha, so is a subatomic particle. Aha, so it's actually part of the title. And it begins with a vowel. That's good to know. I wonder if it could begin with un. Let's try that. And subatomic particle, that is not something of something. Well, yeah, the up and the down, is there something to do with spin? 18 spins. Via the spin something, spin cycle, no. Yeah, we do have it related, but not with the up and down section. Up something and down, maybe the same word. Well, let's try nucleus. Only 2 is not something an atomic nucleus. Okay. Proton. Okay. Let's try electron. 11 electrons. Along with electron and proton, along with the something. Well, I've tried these words before. Quark, strangeness, no, charm, one charm. Okay. Let's try my old favorite valence. No? Valent? No? Let's try Einstein. One Einstein. Ooh. So maybe Bohr? No? Let's try more recent Hawking. No? The only name that's coming to mind is that English guy who does television programs, Brian Cox. Not the actor Brian Cox. There is one Brian. No, looks like that's too short to be Cox. No, Brian something. Maybe an encyclopedia of particle physics. Yeah, that doesn't really help me though, it's just a reference. How about law? Breaking the law? Laws? Okay, the laws of physics. Something down, something. So I think this may just be like the previous day's topic, which was geological related, where you really need to be an expert in that field, I think, to know that word. So is this word at the start of the title something that a layman knows, or do you need to be a particle physicist or even any kind of physicist to know it? I will do the plural of particle, which I don't know if you know is particles. There we go, a lot of particles. Isn't there something called the God particle? No, not in this article. Let's try composed. I see composed, not something of, yeah. Is a subatomic particle that is not composed of other? Yeah. In particle physics, and something particle are something else, so it has two names. It is not composed of other particles. Particles belonging, so maybe it's just the collective name for these constituent parts. Let's just try atoms to something, something. How about matter is composed of atoms? Let's try sub on its own. No. So maybe it's just an English word that means, the smallest part. You can't break it down any further. I'm thinking of a word like intrinsic. I don't think that has enough letters. No. There is intrinsic though, so it's something. For the intrinsic form, maybe? No, 6 forms. 6th form. Mary of the 4th form. Something, something, particles. How about together? A little later. Oh, not where I thought it would be. How about but? Yet? One yet? Let's maybe try some common words. All, none, difference, direction, One Direction. One of your favorite bands, I'm sure. Through the something of blah blah blah, the da 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 da, a something. Let's try binary. No, let me go back to my alls. Actually, I'll do the yet first. Yet a something electron. One which, I suppose, one which is not orbiting. Aha, now that's ridiculous. One which is not orbiting an orbiting. Oh, so maybe the word free, like free, yeah, there we go, a free electron. I don't know how I knew that. One which is not orbiting an atomic nucleus. Blue, 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 blue. Okay. Let's look at our ones. We had a lot of ones. I thought this might be something to do with crosswords at first. Something down. Of something up and one down. Two up, I guess. Two up and one down quark. Since the other something something particles. Okay, so there are two twos. Let's go back to our ones. Now, I really think I've reached the point in this where I either know the first word of the article or I don't. And between you and me, I don't. One consequence. Well, let's look for history first. There's usually a history section. No. Let's try consequence. Two consequences. Is a consequence of the something of the two letters. Now that could be Greek letters. Gamma I'm thinking of in particular, but let's try X. Not there. And let's try Y. 3 Ys. Let's look at our X's. Oh, that's, I think, just a reference, maybe the ISBN number of a book, so that seems to be the same. Oh, there we go. So is the something of X and Y. Let's try coordinates. No. Again, probably not important to come down into this detail in particle physics. And again, 10 letters. Let me just check on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 letter word beginning with a vowel, I think. Unattached, maybe? How many letters is that? Ooh, yeah. I think that's 10. Darn it, I had such a good feeling for that word. And no, but it's that it's not composed of other particles. Does it begin with UNI, meaning one? Unilateral. No. It's a good try though. All right, I think as I say, I've got to the point where you either know what this is or you don't. So I am going to do a sneaky Google search for words in particle physics. So I'll be back in a moment. And I'm back. So a quick Google search returned the word. Maybe I should have thought of this word I'll give you the clue, my dear Watson. I think the word is elementary. There we go. So it was elementary. Wait a moment, see if it shows me how I compare to others. Of course, with a huge asterisk beside this, I got in 63 guesses, but only when I Googled particle physics. So, yeah, seems like I'm actually very close to the global average. Hats off to anyone who was able to come up with that title on their own. My accuracy was 63%, which is a little higher than the global average, but that's not important. Anyway, that is Redactle for today. That was pretty painless. Thanks as always for watching.